WJBW is made possible by sausage. Stick one in your mouth.
I hear a little bit of feedback in the mic.
These charges are not mine.
Hey, welcome to the JBW Web DBWDD.com or RevRevShow.com. Oh, yes! Fucking asinine.
Can you give me a massage? I love you.
Holla at you. Ow! Ooh, girl.
Seriously.
Hello, Papa.
Some shit like that. You gotta do the Rocky Mountain High.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck with. Boy. Ain't everybody get the Rocky Mountain High?
WJBW.
You don't want this.
Ba-bam. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to WJBWNetworks.com. Proudly presents the JB Rev Show, the JB Rev Show. On this edition, hashtag tap to unmute. We have a fine lineup. About 7:30, we're going to get to chat with our buddy, founder of the Art Army, Perego, Artist Perego. Is going to talk about an event here in Orlando coming up in November. So, guarantee that'll be good news for you. And then 8 o'clock hour, be able to speak with the very talented Beartoe, Roberto Aguilar. I am at Radio JB Web on the Twitter machine. Going to get things going for you right away. Probably open up the phone lines here, get into a little bit of music right away, and kind of prep the scene. But I went to the Pride event here in Orlando, and I did that this weekend, and it was enriching. You see a lot of people caring for it. Anyway, I was going to share a story about that. We do want to kind of leave open topic for Florida Project. It's a movie. Was that William Dafoe is in that movie? It talks about people living in motels, so those are some serious things. And then before the 8 o'clock hour, we'll try to get into Reverend's Revelation. He's right over there. We got some funny stuff going on as well. So, as usual, the purveyor of independent content, WJBWNetworks.com. Primary site, the JB Rev Show. Every week we talk with talented people. We play your original music. And that's just how it goes. So thanks for understanding. Hang with us. We're going to get into a track right away. Kind of make sure everything's all prepped up here. This is a group coming up. They're called Worlds. The track is called Good Shit. Phone lines. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Phone lines 407-906-9328. 407-906-9328. You got about a half an hour window or so if you want to try to get a call in and be our first caller, of our first and only caller. No, we've got calls lined up. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just rambling like I do. What else is happening out there in the world? You got to kind of make your own world. I don't know. Hope the stock market does not bust. I hope that doesn't happen. But you never know. Anyway, thanks for joining us, independent content creators. We broadcast live every Tuesday night out of this little establishment here. We've got some great stuff lined up for the rest of October. So hang tight with us, promote and share, because what we do is 100% for the love. We're not trying to get rich or famous or make a living doing this, but we do want to be consistent and give you a consistent way to make sure that you're getting the recognition for the badass shit that you do. So thanks for that. Again, support us at WJBWNetworks.com. All your comments, concerns there. Right now, let me bust into this track, and we'll get the Rev all prepped up here. The Reverend's in studio. I'm sure we'll talk about an event he's very interested in. You are too. Kind of an Oz event, the end of November. So We'll get into that as well. All right, dig these sounds.
WJBW, Orlando, Florida. The first quasi-radio web show.
Wow. Yeah.
Hey, babies and gentlemen, welcome back. WJBWnetworks.com. We do it every week. Promote talented people, talk with people, dump a little praise on them, ask a little question, get a lot of stuff going here. The big thing, I think, is that, it's a good habit to get into to talk with people. You can kind of presuppose what people think, and sometimes that's not good or healthy because it might not even be close to what they think. Anyway, the Reverend across the way. How the hell you doing, buddy? Where's he at?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Okay, turn that down.
What's going on? Damn it.
He was up.
Hey,
there you go.
turn over there.
Little clay guy.
Good to see you.
Yeah, man. Good to see you.
What's going on?
Well, hey, I had a couple of things. Have you heard of that movie, Florida Project?
I have.
William Dafoe.
Yes.
It goes into the painful reality of people
I read an
living
article
in
about
motels
Orlando Weekly.
and
I read
trying
the
to
article.
live. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So I thought we'd talk about that a little bit. But first, this weekend I was able to go help my friend Shannon Holt at the Pride Festival, and that was a great experience. And I'll tell you what, man, I was setting up her booth for her because I was helping her out, setting up her booth.
Right.
And I was struggling carrying something, and there were people just there. Do you need help? Do you need help? It's such and this is why I love Orlando. It's that component. Like a long time ago, we spoke with Wanzi, and he kind of said, it's that element that really makes Orlando so loving and open arms. But my story goes to the end of that, and I was leaving the event. I helped her break down. I was going to get her car so we could load everything in.
Right.
You ever put your phone in your pocket?
No.
And
I've never done that.
Forget to
What's
turn
that
it
like?
off. Well, you put your phone in your pocket. You forget to turn it off.
Right.
Right. And then maybe some magic stuff happens while it's in your pocket. So anyway, I do that. I put my phone in my pocket. I'm walking to get her little car, and I pull my phone out. And do you know what it was on? This is the freakiest thing ever, dude.
Child porn?
No, come on.
I don't know. What?
Come on. It was on Billy Maine's Contact.
Oh.
In my phone.
Wow.
And I stood there and I didn't tell. I only told my wife, only told Jeannie. And she's like, you should talk about that because I believe, coincidences are hard to say something's a coincidence.
Swallow.
Anyway, but I think, because at that time I was walking down that street and it's Eola. Eola right next to Lake Eola. And I was just like, man, thinking about all the times I took my kid to that park and just thinking about the richness of the history with myself in that particular area. Anyway, so I thought that was a weird coincidence. I pulled it out and there's Billy Maine's Contact right up in my thing. So anyway, yeah. So again, thank you, Orlando, for being such a great place, a haven for accepting people for who they are, helping, giving them a platform, nourish and grow. And again, I contend that our show is successful because of where we're at here in Orlando.
How was the Pride?
What I saw was really great. It was fun.
Yeah?
It was fun. I mean, they throw on a fun event.
Yeah, definitely.
But I didn't get to stay for a lot of it. I helped set up and then I helped break down.
I got you.
So I didn't stay in the middle. I didn't get it in the middle. Anyway, but beyond all that, what'd you do? Did you do anything this weekend? Didn't you go see a show?
Oh, man.
Thundercat?
Yeah, I went to see Thundercat.
How was that?
This sound sucked.
It did?
Yeah.
Was that the Beacham?
It was.
Oh.
Yep. The sound was bad.
No.
And, the Thundercat, he's an amazing bass player and an incredible R&B singer. But, he the focus is on his bass playing skills, which are amazing. He when he was 14 years old, he toured with Suicidal Tendencies.
Really?
Yeah, and he's a black cat,
Right.
Black Thundercat.
Yeah.
And, he's got his bass skills are just impeccable, dude. It's ridiculous. It's almost too fast. It's like...
Yeah. Primus.
Totally.
Primus level.
Exactly.
So you saw the show, maybe the
And
sound.
then before that, I saw Comtrues.
Okay.
That was a great show.
Hey,
That was awesome.
speaking of music, where was that at?
That was at the Social.
Oh, okay. Speaking of music, though, do you have a revelation for us?
Calm Shoes would be a good one, or even Thundercat would be a good one.
Well, pull something out of your hat. Maybe before the end of this hour, we'll go into a revelation. Now, I do have a funny video. Florida Project. I don't know. I was going to talk a little bit about that because, I guess just the concept of temporary living in a hotel temporarily, it kind of is.
Let me tell you something about that.
It's a plague.
It's a plague, and it's. I don't understand how people can afford it.
Yeah, well, what's the mindset you go into? I just am doing this temporarily. I gotta make it,
man. But think about it. I mean,
is it so hard to
really
rent?
Rundown piece of crap? One king size bed in a tiny little room about the size of this studio. For it's like $50-$60 a night, or they'll do a special if you stay all week for like $361 or $370, which is ridiculous. I mean, even at $300, that's $1,200 a month, dude.
Yeah,
$1,200 a month. You could be in a 4-bedroom, 3-bath house.
How is that dictated? I mean,
that's more than my mortgage.
And
I've got a pool and big
and you're
property.
Owning it.
And I own it.
Yeah,
exactly.
You get equity in it.
So
after
that's the
a number
thing,
of
man.
years.
The poor get poorer.
Yeah.
And,
the infrastructure is not tilted towards
totally,
their favor
totally
to
whacked,
even springboard out and succeed.
It's a mess, man. It's really, it doesn't make any sense.
Well, there should be more social wellness programs, I guess, would be a good way to say it, that, enablement to succeed, because
it just does not make any sense to me at all.
I guess everybody
$1,200 a month, and that's on the low end, dude. It's really like about $370 for them to stay a week.
That's crazy.
But
they don't have to worry about. Well, I guess they got their cell phone if they got that, and
well,
then they
don't
have to worry
phone,
about power, cable, any of that. Do they get Wi-Fi there? I wonder. Maybe they do.
Depends on where they're staying.
Yeah,
that's true. I didn't figure in the, but still, dude. Even with with power.
Well, and then there's a car payment, insurance. I mean, it mounts up.
Just I kind of forgot about and it's really just water and power.
Yeah. Well, I don't think they charge them for that. That's
no,
got to be
not.
inclusive.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is. But still, I mean, if they were to get you can still get a nice, place for a $1,000. And your utilities won't be more than $300.
But well, I guess that movie shines a light on there's salvation, but is it actually helping you improve, or does this just allow it to go on?
It allows it to go on. It's enabling it.
You look closer into those people, and there's certain reasons why they're
Slumlords.
There. In some cases,
take advantage.
The people that have to stay. Yeah,
dude, that's what's wrong with our society in general. Is everybody is out to make a buck.
Right.
And, everybody's stealing from everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. If you've got, and, we're all guilty of it. There's no doubt we're all guilty of it. So let's say you have an amazing product, okay?
Yeah.
Or let's say you grew an orange, okay? And you got two people that really want the orange. One's going to pay you $2 for it. The other one's going to pay you $1 for it.
Yeah.
Obviously you're going to sell it for $2.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
That's the greed. And that's, and it's not necessarily even greed. It's just like, hey, I deserve to make this much. And if someone's going to pay that much, then why not? So that's what I'm saying is everyone is, taking advantage of it.
Well, too, I guess the supply and demand kind of comes into place because in Orlando, there's a little bit of a shortage of homes in this area for people to buy. Well, a lot of people I see are, saying that there's it's a crazy market, especially here in Orlando, like in this area.
I tell you what, man, everywhere I look, wherever there's land, they're knocking down trees and they're building stuff.
Isn't that crazy?
It's too much, man. It's like, the congestion, and I mean, they're doing it in places like Winter Park and Castleberry along 1792, where 1792 can no longer be expanded. It is as wide as it can get because it goes from one building to another building.
Do a C-section.
Right. So, I mean, unless they start just building, eventually that's what they're going to have to do is build up and have a bridge going down 1792.
Which rail trolley, like a cable.
It's
run a cable.
Man.
I don't
That's
know.
a mess.
I just think you're exactly right, because if we really wanted to, we could solve a lot of problems. But there's this pride, ego, and greed kind of factor that says, no, we got to let things be free so I can, molest everything I want to out there.
And see, that's another thing, too. We could fix these problems, but the people in power and the people that have the money all of a sudden aren't going to make the money that they were making, and so they're not going to allow it. I mean, just look at big tobacco
like you
in
just
the
said
70s
about
and 80s.
the orange, yeah.
I mean,
I notice people are smoking more now that you said that.
Really?
Yeah. I like when I go out, I see people smoking
that's
cigarettes
positive.
and stuff. Is that?
That's great.
That's a good thing?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Smoke up, Johnny.
Oh, my God. What is that? I hope you're faking that cough.
No, that wasn't fake.
Okay.
I'm not smoking anymore, though.
That's good. That's good.
Ever was I?
So, have you ever been? When was the last time you were out to DeLand? There's a lot of cool stuff going on in DeLand. Have you noticed recently?
DeLand. That's spelled D-U-H.
Oh, am I saying it wrong?
DeLand.
What?
DeLand. That's where they're from. DeLand.
Out in DeLand.
It's been about a year since I've been out there, but I know there's a really nice Da Vinci's is out there. Da Vinci's in DeLand. That's nice. I've been there.
Great spot.
And Stetson University is there, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful campus, and it's relatively old. That's
historic.
Yeah. DeLand's nice. I do like DeLand. It's kind of like a Mount Dora.
It's quaint. Yeah.
Only further.
Okay. It's not that. No.
It's actually about the same.
Closer.
Yeah, depending on where you are.
Okay, Rand McNally.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right.
Thanks. Give us a
Mr. McNally.
tour of the country.
Tommy Mott's Mommy Tots, the tater tots, the hot mom. Tommy Mott's Mommy Tots, so good you're gonna wanna pop them in your mouth. Tommy Mott's Hot Mommy Tots, available in stores everywhere. Tommy Mott's Mommy Tots, the tater tots for hot moms.
Hey man, you know what I need you to do for me? I need you to send me the link via the mess on my.
It's this time again.
Yeah,
I forgot. You haven't asked me to do that yet.
Well,
All right. Well, you're wearing the Oz Decade 2.
Oh yeah.
shirt.
Did you hear about the new announcement?
And I did. I saw the video. I saw. It looks so exciting.
Hey.
It looks so exciting. Oh, hey, guess who this is? Our good friend Perego. There he is.
Hey now.
What is up, buddy?
Revolution
there he is.
has begun.
Artist Perego, founder of the Art Army.
Imagination.
Welcome to our humble show.
Is a dramatic.
How you doing, brother? Welcome.
Well, thank you. I'm walking steady. How are you?
Yeah, we're trying to do the same. Thanks so much for being able to chat with us, man. I know you're a busy guy, and we definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Hey, so what are you doing right now?
Well, I just left the brew pub because you're like, hey, do you want to do this? And I was like, okay, sure. Let me stop drinking beer for a second. Okay. I'm not kidding.
But, I thought you said I left a group hug.
No, the brew pub.
Oh,
yeah,
the
B-side brew pub.
Oh, it sounded like group hug.
Surfer type bar right on the corner of my street, right on the ocean, and it's lovely. You should come and check it out.
And you're like someday. Deep Ormond by the Sea now, right? Or almost Flagler?
Yes. Okay. Yep, Ormond by the Sea.
Okay.
Nice.
That is beautiful out there and remote. You feel like you've got peace and serenity. There's not everything coming at you every time. Yeah.
Right.
So
I mean, where else can you be sitting there drinking a beer and the ocean breeze and the ocean's right there? It's rare. Daytona is a little bit of a gem like that.
Well, good. Well, so hey, I wanted to chat with you about this event that's coming up in November. Give us a rundown, because I kind of liken it to a little bit of old school, the first nude nights kind of vibe.
Yeah, well, it's kind of interesting. It's a bit of full circle, because the guy that I'm doing this event with, his name is Fritz, and he's from Miami, and he's been doing all kinds of parties and events down there for decades. And he actually is a publisher of a book called, what's it called? It's the greatest erotic art of the world, I think is the actual name of it. But he curates it from 2,500 artists from around the world, and it's erotic art as opposed to nude art.
Okay,
nude art is like anything nude, but it's not. There's not very much of a sexual connotation. I mean, sometimes, but yes, but it's mostly nude. Whereas, in erotic art, the sexual stuff is implied and appreciated.
And, hey, Perego, Perego, I don't mean to interrupt you, but your phone keeps cutting in and out, and are you? Are
you okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was here. Let me go inside here. Let me see.
Yeah, because you really are. You come in it's hard to, stay with you.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. All good. Hello.
All right. Our guest has made the position and made the first move in the game of the interview. We made him move a room.
Yeah, sorry.
That's all right.
Well, anyway, I was saying that this is a really awesome show. It's an internationally curated art show, so that sometimes even these people come in from abroad.
Yeah.
And so actually the artists are there too. It's really amazing. And it's, like I was saying, in contrast to nude art, the sexual connotation is not hid. It's more like presented. And so there's like a fetish night. There's, it's definitely the sexier part of art. And, what you were just referring to with nude night, when it first started off, it did have an edge.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's been kind of a little bit commercialized a bit. And, it's a little bit vanilla. Some people think 20 Shades of Grey was hot, and some people think 20 Shades of Grey is like, yeah, okay, yeah, now what? So this is like the now what, and you'll probably see some things you've never seen before. And I for sure hope that you and your lovely lady will attend.
Definitely. Tell me.
And we definitely have VIP seats for you.
Well, thank you.
Some performance art.
Radical.
Of course,
I'll be filming.
The exhibited art is curated from around the world, but also he's going to be also having some local artists show as well. So it's going to be a nice group of the artists that you love to see doing art that they might not have a venue to show their art in, because some art you just can't show.
Right.
But this show, that's the art we like.
Wow.
So it's cool. So it has a Miami edge. Actually, I'm going to be there's models from Miami, all the way from Tampa, all the way from Jacksonville. There's like models, like amazing
I found a page.
people that are going to be there.
I found a page. Perego, tell me, and it sounds incredible, but tell me if this is right. I found a page. It's called Orlando Art Undress, November 17th and 18th, 2017, at Drip.
Yep.
We just spoke with Jessica last week. That's awesome.
Yeah, I know, right?
Jessica
and that's kind of a full circle too. Is not only like for us to kind of resurrect the original vibe of Nude Night, but I get a chance to work with a group that I've been doing stuff with for many years now, and we've actually done the Fringe Festival together. We've done some epic stuff. So and Drip, it's interesting. Fritz found Drip on his own when he was looking for venues, and it was like so interesting how he picked the exact kind of place that we can get wild and crazy in.
Right. And
because that's the kind of a wild and crazy art place. You know what I mean? That's kind of the only one too.
They're doing a vampire bar.
So Drip, is representing the cutting edge of art and dance and movement. And so, our show being there is just perfect. It's going to be like, and I've actually done some stuff with Drip that was kind of like the stuff I'm going to be doing tonight. So it's interesting how...
What are you doing tonight?
Everyone's kind of doing the same thing, but now we get a chance to do it all together.
What are you up to tonight out there, if people want to go?
Tonight?
Yeah. Did you say, is that
you said you were doing it tonight?
Are you doing something tonight? Are you doing art right now?
No, I just was at the brew pub hanging out with my dentist.
Oh, well, you're the one that said it. You're like, I'm doing this tonight.
No, I'll be doing it at the event.
I got you. We misheard you. Okay.
Yeah. You get a chance to see. I'm not allowed to do some of the things I do elsewhere. I remember
it'll be exclusive.
Day, I did a show at this club called Razzles, and even to this day, people are still talking about the party, but they said, Perego, don't ever do that again in our nightclub.
Oh, my God. Oh my God! Well, it must definitely be risque. Then
right,
there you go.
I'm talking about it. It's
Like
funny.
you said,
it's like, you know,
cutting
there's not
edge.
too many places that can handle what goes on.
Jagged
you know,
edges.
And let's not wait, and let's also not blow it up here. It's not like a swinger fest and people having
Right.
sex and
There
all
you
this.
go.
Everyone's dressed.
Clarify.
Everyone's just dressed nice.
There you
They're dressed to impress. The only nude things are the performers and the art. You know, there is a dirty canvas party, a dirty canvas night that I'm going to be doing where people are allowed to paint each other.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's going to get a little
So you can
sexy, you know, quite.
Wear white.
But, you know, I mean, I'm sure people have after parties and after parties and they do all kinds of things. But, you know, our stuff is like, it's real classy. It's real upscale. It's nice. It's, you know, it's art, you know. That's a cool thing about, you know, art and sex is that once you take, you know, you raise sex into a level of art, it gives it it gives it like a spiritual connotation, you know, a deep connection connotation. It brings like, you know, and also people's fantasies. Some people like, you know, just being naked. You know, I have some models that some of them have not modeled before. And I have like some that are completely professional, oh yeah, whatever, but like some people just to be naked, you know, and to be painted live, to be beautiful, to be allowed to be beautiful. Like
see,
that.
there you go.
You know,
And that's exactly
it blows people's minds.
That's exactly what you get. On the line with Artist Perego. It is Orlando Art Undressed, November 17th and 18th, 2017 at Drip. I just shared the page out there, so I know that it's good to make those connections. Sometimes you can talk about stuff and do stuff, but I love that you're doing this right now, because we're early. People, are you still taking submissions or anything, or?
Yeah.
What's the best way for people?
Still taking submissions for art.
Okay.
Artundressed.com is the site.
Cool.
Is the portal to get there. Oh my God, it's going to be so awesome. It's going to be so awesome. And like I said, for Orlando, there's a lot of artists that were part of the original Nude Night that are no longer part of Nude Night.
Okay. And
for various reasons.
they might be there.
You know what I mean? So this is kind of a cool way to bring them back to say, hey, listen, you know, we can show that sexy art that you have. You know, you don't have to keep it, you know, because honestly, you know, artists are trying to make money, and certain kinds of things make money, you know, and so they have to make a living.
Right,
you know?
right.
So they're going to sell the stuff that they think, you know, they don't want to just blow your mind with something that, you know, erotic art has a very limited market. You know, there's so many, you know, there's a lot of art that you might like a lot, but you can't put it in your house. You might be able to put it in your bedroom, maybe. But, you know, a lot of art you can't have, you know, mom walking through and Graham and the kids and all that. I mean, my house is like art like that, but my kids grew up like that, where, you know, seeing a nude body is beautiful, not, you know, oh my God, a boob.
Speaking of your kids, when are they getting out of prison?
Wow.
The ones that lived, anyways.
Well, wait, check it out. Marcella is rocking it. She is working for Wolfgang Puck in New York City.
Wow.
Nice.
At the Forest Museum.
Wow.
Yeah, she's
Marcella's his
that.
daughter. She's super talented chef.
Right.
Thor's rocking it. He's going to school up in Jacksonville.
There you go. That rocks.
And
School Hard Knocks
is 13, and she's rocking it as well. She's homeschooled now, so I can go wherever I want.
Well, he was just messing with you.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course it was.
Of course he
she
was.
has 2 jobs. Even though she's 13 and she can't legally have a job, she actually has 2 jobs.
Okay, well, we're broadcasting this.
Okay. Like with volunteers places.
Wow.
And then they just like, she does such a good job, they just like slide her some money.
Well, you rock, brother. I appreciate you gave us a little extra insight there. But I appreciate the fact that
my kids were. I'm not going to not answer you.
That's the Reverend over there. That's the Reverend.
Yeah, you don't have to listen to me.
You know Jerry Johnson, don't you? Yeah, you guys have met. You guys have met.
Listen, come.
You guys
Would you like to do something at the show?
Oh,
hey,
me? I will definitely be filming.
No, yeah, you too, Joel. But does Jerry want to do
what you got?
Some like music or something?
Yeah,
you're gonna do something with music. That would be great.
Yeah,
we'll hook the Reverend up as your DJ. Maybe that sounds great. All right, well, cool. Well, this thing just got instantly cooler. So, all right,
yeah, because I mean, we're looking for all the badass, sexy motherfuckers of
there you go.
Orlando
DJ gig.
at this party. You know what I mean? And we want you to participate. It's not just like body painting and models. It's creativity.
It's a whole vibe.
The art army. It's an art army party.
It's an art army.
It's like
the
we're
revolution.
bringing another vagabond art army party. It's
the
now
revolution.
Art Undressed, but all the Art on Me stuff. We want that.
Orlando Art Undressed, November 17th
Yeah,
and
dude,
18th,
I'll do that for you.
2017. Artundressed.com. It's Artist Perego on the line with us. Hang on, buddy. It's WJBWnetworks.com. The JB Rev Show every Tuesday, talking with talented people. Hang tight. We got some great music for you. Be back.
Hello. I have been playing guitar on and off for a while. That and do it like this.
WJBW, Orlando, Florida. The first quasi-radio web show.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. We're back. This is the JB Rev Show. I'm the Reverend. What's going on? Got JB
What's up,
over
buddy?
there. Hey, buddy. So we're going to do this thing every week.
WJBW.
Where we're going to call it the Revelations, right? The Reverend's Revelations. And
Reverend.
Yeah.
Reverend.
Okay, the Revelations. Art. The revolution has begun.
The revelation.
The revelation.
The revolution.
The revelation.
The revolution.
Nope. The revelation.
The revolution.
Nope. The revelation. All right, try that again.
The revolution has begun.
What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, what is going on?
Okay, come on.
So you got this queued up, right? So, in the future, we're going to do it. We'll probably showcase some bands that are coming through.
Reverend reveals.
This one actually was just here.
Okay.
And like I said, the sound was really bad. And to be honest, like the band kind of looked tired. They've got one other show, which they did last week at 3 Points in Miami.
Okay.
And that was their last show on the tour. But they were already like sold out of like all their merch. All they had for sale was like patches that were like $20.
Like iron-on patches?
Yeah,
Like
dude.
you're in the...
And then they had one gold one that was
Reverend
$25.
reveals.
And it was like, come on, really? Like,
But those things are kind of cool and kitschy and throwback, though. Do you have did you ever have a leather or a jean jacket that you would put patches on?
No, dude.
You were never like
I wasn't
a burnout?
No, definitely not.
Burnout.
I was going to say something bad, but I didn't.
Oh my gosh.
You heard of Elf on the Shelf, right?
About your... please don't, Papa.
Yeah.
Don't go there, Papa.
So you were working on a link to send me.
Okay, so
there.
you
but
want...
we'll go ahead and set this up.
Yeah, you want this thing.
This is Thundercat.
Your song.
And once again...
Weekly bit we're trying to do.
Right.
Reverend suggesting a song, giving us an insight on it. Now, you just recently saw Thundercat.
Yeah, so this is Thundercat. He's a black dude.
You like how this sounds?
And yeah, he's an amazing bass player. He toured with Suicidal Tendencies. If you don't know who they were an amazing punk band through the 80s and 90s. But yeah, just play this and it'll speak for itself. But he's also got Kenny Loggins singing on this with him and Michael
great.
McDonald.
Oh, wow.
So
There
you go.
Please enjoy.
Reverend
Let me show you the way. On the edge of time, there's the brightest light, a blinding light on the edge of night. But no one can tell their world's apart. We'll live in that, so take a ride. It's your boy, Thundercat. Heavy-hearted, but my burden's light. I just wanna live and learn how to fly. When it's all over and into the light, sink or swim, I'm not scared to die. Tell him how you feel, Kenny. Your heart is struggling, baby. Try to believe there might be something that you just couldn't see. Ooh, what if I told you that it's so easy? Let me show you the way. On the edge of night, there's the brightest light, a blinding light on the edge of night. But no one can tell their worlds apart. We'll live in that, just take a ride. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael McDonald. Wake up and dream, step down the wall. Will you believe that might not be true? Long and love lies waiting. Just hold your face.
Oh my goodness! Come on!
Hey, bro, you're gonna see it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thundercat! Michael McDonald!
People would really prefer that.
Oh yeah, got to turn that mic up. Hey, so that was Thundercat. Man, that bass skills.
Reverend reveals.
Incredible, dude.
No, it's Revelation.
The
Incredible.
revolution.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's something we can look forward to in the future there.
Future, like that.
Do some music stuff.
Well, that was good
man.
stuff, man.
Yeah.
That guy was amazing on the bass. He's so
Dude,
incredible.
He's been
It's
playing
such
since he was 4 years old.
That's such a...
His dad was in the Temptations.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know. Well,
yeah.
there you go. Well, see, I learned something.
Yeah. But when you've been playing something since you were 4, I mean, the only thing I've been playing since I was 4 is my...
Well, we don't want to
penis.
get into that.
I know to play that right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody's...
Yeah. Let me show you what's up. So, yeah.
Okay. I got a dog video here since we got a minute.
We got a minute? Hey, I just saw it.
JB Rap Show.
I haven't heard this in a while.
JB Rap Show.
Is that you breathing heavy in the background?
Okay.
Yeah. Right back.
No, we're not
back.
going away. We're going to stay right here.
Good time. Good time. It was like 2 years old now.
Okay. Whoa.
What's going on? Wow. Is that the dog?
These are dogs. The weirdest dog sounds you'll ever hear.
This is wrong, man.
That's hilarious. I'm sorry. That's otherworldly right there. That is crazy. What?
It'd be funny if I could see it.
I know.
But, you know.
I should put a mirror right here.
Yeah. Is Chewbacca. The baby.
Okay. Well, these are
Yeah,
interesting.
baby
All right.
Chewbacca.
Well, you... I'm a cat person owner.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Me too.
Oh, my God.
All right. You hear that call coming in, right?
Wow. Hold on, our caller. I think this is our guest. So wait a minute. We're playing a dog video right now. Is this Roberto?
Yep, that's him.
You rock, buddy. Hang on. You'll listen to this with us real quick. Hold on. What is happening?
Now, this isn't all the same dog.
No, it's all different dogs.
Of course.
Anyway.
Mama.
Okay, that's crazy.
All right.
All right.
Anyways.
Okay. Well, let's get rid of that. Hold on.
Let's do that.
All right. Since
So
we're
we got a
doing this
special
all
call.
on the fly, I might
So,
say, hold on here. Hey, how long have you been in Orlando?
I actually don't live in Orlando.
Well, you live New
in
Smyrna.
this vicinity.
You're in New Smyrna Beach, right?
Yeah. I live in New Smyrna. I've lived in the area, Central Florida, for about 17 years.
Ah, it's not quite 20. He wants to W.
You said no? Anyway, we do this little thing. I appreciate you calling in. Let me give you a proper introduction because we were kind of caught in the middle of a bit there on timing. So that's my fault. You were right on time. Welcome to the show. It is badass known as Beartoe across a lot of the region here. I've seen he's even played out in Portland recently, touring around, doing a lot of great stuff. He's got a very soulful sound, a very authentic sound, and sometimes his lyrics are a little bit dark, but it's the cool kind of dark that's you know, that kind of makes you think. So I want to say thank you so much for spending your time with us, man. You rock. Welcome to the JB Rev Show. It is Beartoe, Roberto Aguilar. Am I saying that correctly?
That's correct. Yeah.
Aguilar. All right, there you go. All right. So, welcome to our humble little show. How the hell you doing out there?
I'm doing great. Having a great day.
We're good. We're hitting the East Coast. We just spoke with Perego up in Ormond by the Sea, and now we got you in Smyrna. So we're hitting the coastline tonight. We're hitting the beach because it's Florida.
Oh, that's great.
So,
I know Perego.
So that's awesome. Yeah, he's a good guy. So, hey, man, I love what you do. I love your sound. I think actually it's been 3 or 4 years since I played your stuff on the Circadian Cast a while ago.
What are you waiting for, man?
And no, but I mean, I've kind of watched your progress as people discover you and go into the go into the realization that there is a real cool element to the vibe of your music. There's a real authentic piece to it. So in saying all of that, we always love to find out about people's origins. Peel us back into a little story of you, first romancing the music.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I was in 7th grade, and I lived with my mom and my dad off and on, and I was just bored at my dad's house, and my dad dabbled in music, and my uncles on both sides were actually very talented musicians, but he had a guitar and an amp, and I was bored, and you can only masturbate for so long before you get bored as a teenager, so I picked up a guitar and learned a couple Zeppelin songs, and I just kind of stuck with me. I convinced my brother the next year to get a drum set for his birthday, and it really helped to have someone else to play with, I think, to keep us entertained.
Well, yeah, in different tempos.
So that's kind of where it started.
Okay. So you had a real kind of grassroots connection to it, maybe tangentially connected through the uncles or what have you, but I think what's cool is you do a lot of everything with the song. Are you primarily a solo act? Do you play with people now? Give us a flavor of kind of how you jettison from that stage of discovery of music to. And are you in some wind machine over there? Hold on. Can you? Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Oh, there it is again. Oh, I hear it. Okay. Oh, there it is again.
Me?
Oh,
yeah, that's you.
We hear the beautiful wind on the ocean coming from the sea. He's got a sandalwood camera candle lit up. It's delicious. Oh, anyway, all right. No, but I guess what my question was simply, give us a quick transition from I started music to where almost culminating up to where you are now.
Okay. Well, yeah, after that, my brother and I had been playing for years, and we had a band in high school. We both studied music in high school, and we're in all the bands, marching band, symphonic band, concert band. So it was music always played a role in our life. And then, we were raised in the church. There was also music on Sundays. And then that followed into college. My brother and I had a band called Dish, where he would play buckets and pots and pans, kind of a homemade set.
Right.
Sit on a milk crate. Yeah, so we did that, went to L.A., did a record.
What were you playing? He was playing the dishes, you were playing what, like the sink?
He was maybe playing guitar.
Yeah. I was playing guitar and singing and harmonica, and he was playing
the dishes.
Basically everything that, that he could get his hands on.
Okay.
And it was quite a show.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So then you said you went out to L.A.?
Yeah, we went to Los Angeles and recorded a record with some musicians that are pretty amazing. Jay Bellarose is a very well-known drummer, and Jennifer Condos. They've played with all kinds of folks between, Fiona Apple, and they were Ray LaMontagne's backup band, and the list goes on. They're LA session cats.
Session musicians,
and they took us in, and we did a record, and we got in a little label, and then my brother moved back to Maryland, where we're originally from. And so that's kind of what started my solo career, and then I found a band, did my first Beartoe record, and since then I've really just played with as many folks as I can. I play solo for my main job, but I also have a band that I bring out on a rotation of musicians to try to bring to places like Halloween, festival
Busch Gardens,
big bands.
Right. Let me ask you this: how did you come up with the name Beartoe?
It's just short for Roberto.
Oh, all right. I thought it was kind of like a camel toe, only it was with a bear.
Wow.
No, moose knuckle.
Moose knuckle.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, Right.
Oh, the Reverend over there.
That's a fair question,
all
though.
right.
Beartoe sounds like, well, my dad used to hunt bears, and he ripped
You
off
thought
his
it had
toe
maybe
with
more
his, chewed off his
indigenous
toe.
American
So,
sensibility
I lost
to
my
it.
toe
Was
from a
that
bear.
your spirit name?
So,
yeah.
Beartoe. But it's just short for
your music does, again, to me, bring a vibrancy. You know how to fill a room. And that's what I appreciate. Plus, like I said, with the little anecdotal, maybe darker comments strewn throughout what's otherwise a pleasant kind of, vibrant tune. I dig it, man. I think you've got a great style. So where did you get the writing inclinations? Is there anything there that should be talking about?
I think you kind of hit a point as far as some of the darker elements. I think there's a real need for performers, especially in Florida where there's a lot of tourists, to perform upbeat, happy music. Right. There isn't a lot of space for any other feelings. And
social bubblegum.
Music encompasses all feelings, So I think setting myself apart from those feelings, and also knowing that, I don't always want to be happy. Sometimes I'm feeling all kinds of different emotions, and I want to hear things that can talk to me on that level. So I try to write music that I like to hear and talk about things that, I don't know where they come from. They just come up when I write. I can't really talk much about that. It's just your life experiences. It's whatever you write about is like what comes from your experiences and who you are. And obviously inspirations. I have tons of inspirations, but I couldn't give you one that would directly relate to maybe what you hear. But
what's interesting, I think recently you were out west. So give us a complexion of what you saw out there. Were they maybe more apt to be inclined to listen, or give us a
they were.
Yeah.
They really were. I think that the songwriter and the listening room is very much alive out there.
Yeah.
I have to say I didn't really see many dynamic performers who I invited out. I had a residency there for a whole week, so I was able to invite out some Portland musicians, and they were definitely good players. But I brought a buddy of mine named Randall, who's in a band called Hair of the Beast locally, and he's an amazing performer, and together we're very dynamic, and I am as well. And I felt like people really, really responded to that in a positive way.
Yeah, like a duo.
Right.
And I think that's because we have to do that as performers here in Florida. I mean, you can be dark and talk about some dark things, but you got to say it, and you got to really mean it, and you have to really convince people, because there's lots of distractions going on, TVs and cell phones and people getting laid.
Books.
People getting laid. Did you say?
Buttholes and all that stuff.
Oh, man. I used to be in a band called Butthole, but it was just short for rebuttal.
Okay, rebuttal.
Rebuttal.
Rebuttal is a punk band.
We called it Butthole.
Rebuttal. I like it. Where can I find that?
Well, you just SoundCloud, Mixcloud,
you follow the smell.
It's on iTunes. Man, I'm on all the platforms.
I'm looking it up
just
right
look
now.
up
Rebuttal.
Google Butthole.
That's the name of the first album.
Go on YouTube. Google that right now. Yeah.
Follow the smell.
And
first single.
It might help if you put short for rebuttal.
Okay. Come on. Wow. What a dork. What a dork. But, dude.
That's funny.
Okay. Well, there's our little funny banter.
And once again, we have Camel Toe. We're talking to Camel Toe right
okay,
now.
come on.
Just
Camel Toe.
I do have to, it's like that joke that I've always heard.
Yeah, he's going to do it.
Mexican with the rubber toe. It's like, oh, shit, man. If I had $1 every time I heard that one. I don't mind it, though, because people remember the name.
Well, I think it's cool. I think it's cool.
There's always that guy.
I do too.
Beartoe. And then the name. Everyone loves a camel toe. So I had a gym teacher that she always had camel toe, and I just always have that vision. It wasn't good.
What was his name?
This edition is totally Guy's edition. I was speaking with Beartoe, Roberto Aguilar.
Short for Beartoe.
I appreciate the fact you're able to chat with us and spend some time. Now, recently, I guess, being out there on the road, any crazy stories you run into, any wonky situations?
You're always asking for crazy stories.
I like telling me a story, Papa.
Well, we came to this truck stop.
Well,
there was
me and
this
7 friends
one-legged hooker.
Walked in and only 5 walked out. No, I mean, you never know. If you don't ask, you don't know.
So what do you got?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah, I went out to Portland, and I
Keep
lost
it weird.
my guitar, and I lost my wallet. I was walking downtown, had $1 in my pocket, walked up to this bum, and I said, "Hey man, I see you have a 6-string guitar there. It's missing a string. What would you take for it? I have $1 in my pocket." And he said, "If you pee in this cup, I'll give you the guitar." So
what?
I took the guitar. Obviously, I peed in the cup.
Right.
Unfortunately, a cop was watching. I got arrested.
Oh my God!
What?
Cop took me downtown.
Oh my God!
They beat me up a little bit. They let me out.
No
Made the
way.
gig in time. And that's the story. I peed
For
in the
real?
cup and got arrested
Okay,
for-
Silver Spoons. All right, I
No.
saw that.
Yeah.
I saw that on Silver Spoons.
You don't buy it, do you? You don't
No, but I think parts of it are probably
You saw
true.
that on
I
Silver
don't know.
Spoons?
I'm just joking.
I was gonna say that never happened.
Yeah,
on
Ricky
Silver
Schroeder
Spoon.
was
Yeah.
peeing in a
Peeing in a cup. They got beat up by the
Come on.
cops.
Yeah, that was on Family Ties, I think. Right?
You really kind of had me for a minute there, for a butthole.
Oh wow!
Just kidding.
Wow.
No, but you did. I was like, well, how'd they beat you up?
I will tell you. I'll tell you a story with more fact in it, though.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We're gonna fact check it.
Come on. I stayed in this hotel that was attached to the venue. It was a residency, and this hotel is owned by these two fellows named the McMenamin brothers.
Okay,
These are two
where was this?
older dudes that are.
Is this in Portland?
This is in Portland.
Dude, what's the name of
Yeah.
the hotel? Because I think I've stayed there.
The hotel is called the hotel is called the Crystal Palace.
And what's the venue?
And the venue is called Al's Den. It's in the basement.
Oh, okay, maybe it was a different place. But go ahead.
Yeah,
Go-
and it's a very famous hotel. Each room is themed.
Oh,
with, an
then it was
artist
that
and
one.
a
My
song.
my wife and I stayed there, actually.
All right.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and like, okay,
Yeah.
go on.
All right, so he's fact checking.
Yeah, I am fact checking because I was like, well, that's kind of weird. Well, it sounds kind of familiar. All right, go on.
Yeah. So this hotel has history to it. It used to be a gay bathhouse, and before that, it used to there's a tunnel underneath Portland that connect all of these certain venues, and these
All right.
tunnels were used for drugs and also the sex trade.
Right.
So what would happen was people would get all liquored up and coked out, and sometimes get drugged, and they'd wake up on a ship. And
Nice.
they had been sold, and when they woke up on the ship, they basically had no choice but to work for their freedom on this ship for the next couple months. So these tunnels were very prevalent. Well, there was a prostitute that was staying at this hotel, and her name is fleeting me right now. It starts with an E, but I'll find out for you.
Well, wake her up
She was
and ask
pushed
her.
down she was pushed down the elevator shaft, and
Oh.
she supposedly haunts the hotel. And I've asked some of the folks about it. So it was kind of interesting. At night, we'd play some songs, and I would do a little solo with my mouth and say it was the ghost of, we'll call her Ellen, the ghost of Ellen.
Hey,
So it was a cool stay. You know, we saw a couple weird things. Randall was freaked out a couple times by the ghost. He swears that he saw a ghost. And
That's your brother,
someone
right?
passed him on his back. But I thought he drank too much whiskey. But,
Wow. So how long were you in the Portland area?
So the first time I went was about 3 months ago. I went there for about 3 days because I jumped on another friend's residency. Then I
Okay.
got my own. So the last time I was there was a week. They put you up for a week, and I just got
Wow.
invited back in December, actually. So I'm very excited to be part of this, this
So
deal. It's
you-
really great out.
And that's why I think his vibe's so authentic, man.
Hey, let me give you a place to check out next time you're there, man.
Okay.
Because it is so awesome. I'll never forget this place. But it's called Les Pigeons, and it's have you heard of it? It's a restaurant in
I have.
Portland. You have heard of it?
No, I have not.
Okay, well, when you go back there, I'm telling you, dude, make a trip to go there. I mean, it's kind of family style, and you got to make a reservation, but it's so worth it. It's amazing, dude. But that's
Cool.
all. Yeah, it's kind of like
JB Rev Show.
it's kind of like Voodoo Donuts, only on a foodie tip. You know what I
The
mean?
JB Rev Show.
Yeah.
Are you following me on that? Okay, because obviously anyone that knows anything about Portland, they also go to Voodoo Donuts as well. True story.
I wasn't a huge fan of Voodoo Donuts, honestly.
No?
No. I think the whole thing about Voodoo Donuts is that they make dick-shaped donuts with cream in it. Like that's
Right.
everyone was laughing about that. But I went to this open mic night with a live band called Dante's.
All right.
I think it's like an open mic night on Tuesday. It's very famous And the owner of that place is also part owner of Voodoo Donuts, so there were free donuts behind the bar. And I was kind of disappointed, man. I mean, I'll take a Krispy Kreme donut with the hot sign on any day. Over a Voodoo Donut.
I'm kind of glad you said that because I felt the same way. I actually was kind of weirded out when I went in there because they had like donuts in like display cases that like it was just weird. And I don't know, man. You're right. They were just
it's kind of a scam.
It is a scam.
Yeah, I think it's
just like everything else,
I mean, okay. I want my donuts hot and ready.
Food critic.
Exactly.
Yeah. When I'm drunk. Well, you like the Krispy Kreme then, I guess.
Yeah, the KK.
Well, and I don't usually eat them, but if I do, I'm going to have like at least half a dozen of them because I'm drunk. And like they just, as soon as they hit your mouth, you're like
melt.
thirsty for another one.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, they are incredible.
Do you have some of his music queued up? We're going to be hearing him. Okay,
I
good.
do.
Because I got to be honest with
I got
you.
a couple tracks.
I have not heard your music yet. And I'm kind of a music aficionado.
Well, we love music on the show, and obviously we do a couple of things under this banner.
But I'm excited from talking to you.
This is more our talk effort, and then on the other Circadian Cast, we play a lot of music. Original music, but that's what I guess comes from all of this. We're talking in a real casual manner with a great guy who I want to say is almost like Morgan Steele-esque, but a musician. So I like that a lot, man. So keep foraging forward into the dark. As is often encouraging comment there that I can provide. I like to provide. All right.
I shall.
Well, good. All right. Well, forage on into the dark. There you go. All right. Speaking with Beartoe, hold on. Yeah, we got more time. Do you? Yeah, we got more time.
The JB Rev Show. The JB Rev Show.
Okay.
All right.
All right then. There we
That's
go.
the new branding. That's the new branding effort, I guess. No, okay. It's already past the top of the hour. It's almost quarter of the hour. And you're listening to the JB Rev Show. We appreciate that. On the line with Beartoe, a badass musician who is, again, brings an authentic vibe. And what I love, man, is that you, fit in a room. And now, do you play with other people? I think I even saw a picture of you recently with Brian Chowderkoff at Southern Fried Sunday.
Oh, wait. You know Brian?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have a different rotation of guys. I spend a lot of time playing with different people, and there's so many great musicians. In Orlando, I got together with Brian and Nadeem and Alan, and they were all part of the Big Jeff special.
Yeah.
And we just started going over my songs, and that became a special thing.
Wow.
It's the music that I do, and I do love rockabilly, so that was more towards the rockabilly vibe.
All right.
And then I have another set of guys that I play with, and sometimes mix and match. A lot of it's on availability, because working musicians are always they always have a gig. And
I got to say, man, if you're working with cats like Nadeem and Brian, you got to be good because they don't fuck around. There's no reason for them to. Yeah, I mean seriously, they don't like So hey, remember the venue we were talking about with the motel? Did it have a big a wooden bear?
What?
Do you remember?
A wooden bear.
Yeah, a big wooden bear, like sculpted wooden bear.
That's not code for anything, is it?
No.
See, we're now
Beartoe.
It's getting confusing.
No, no. It wasn't. But
you can't get into trash cans in a popka now. Have you heard that?
Oh well, yeah.
What's going on with that?
Now that's code right there.
Okay.
That's good.
That's code right there.
You cannot get in
I didn't see that, but I did. I will tell you, there was a giant heated pool, almost behind the stage, at the very bottom.
Okay.
And it's really interesting. I've never seen anything like it before.
Wow.
And everyone would get, listen to the music and get sloshed, and then you'd see people in the back over there. It looked kind of haunted too, but
right.
Hey, it was great. You have a hot tub at the end of the night. We didn't have any crazy parties or anything, but it's nice to have that in your hotel,
Well, of course not, sir. Yeah, so this is our upstanding broadcast.
Exactly. And please do not use any fucking profanity.
Vofanity either.
Profanity.
If you can.
Yeah.
Find vofanity.
So we're talking to Beartoe.
Yeah, we are speaking with Beartoe.
I'm kind of excited to hear his music now because, I mean, when you throw around, Brian's name, it just brings kind of an exclusive-ness to the sound.
Okay, well, I have a track I want to stream.
You just gave it
guess.
instant credibility when you said Nadeem. I mean, seriously, though.
Cool.
Oh, we should have said that in the beginning.
Brian,
He's paying attention.
Yeah.
Brian will feel good about that. He's a great player for sure.
Oh, dude, he's amazing. Brian's a very good friend of mine as well. I've known him
Well,
so's Nadim.
So to kind of round,
we've had both of them
this
here
all
in
out,
studio with us.
What's the best way for people? Is it Beartoe.com for people to go to a site?
Yep, Beartoe.com is going to show you all the shows, and I'll be posting some live music soon, and I'm working on a new record right now.
Really?
So that'll be up in the next couple months. So I'm really excited to have some fresh content up there.
Well, I love your catalog. I love your catalog so far because it's authentic. So there's some real stuff
covers.
there, but no, it's authentic. There's a track I'm going to stream later, but first I'm going to go into Sea of Fear.
What do you want to tell us about Sea of Fear there, Beartoe?
Yeah, do you want to talk us into this track, and then we'll kind of ask you to hang on the line with us while the track is playing?
If you don't mind.
Right?
Sure, we can do that.
Okay, so give us a good old VH1 Classics introduction to this song.
Yeah, I think this, in a nutshell, the song has to do with drowning, in kind of a literal sense, but also in just a sense of finding out who you really are, and just running through all the mistakes that you make in life to get there. I guess that's part of life. It can be kind of scary sometimes. You can feel like you're drowning, but either you drown or you live, right? So.
Yeah, that's true. You either sink or swim.
It's Sea of Fear from Beartoe.
Can you remember where we were last night? How we got here? My head's been pounding like a railroad spine. Pain so severe, I'd love to find myself in open arms and see as I feel like my father's kind. Still I'm swimming in a sea of fear. They roar here from the distance. The island so small we could find our way back. And I want you
starving inside of your womb. Your breast will not feed the need I have, bread from above comes in a form I cannot digest. I'm so tired of these winnings I've had. I'm living for nothing but I'm tired of being saved, of being saved. On the radio, they're playing my song so clean. Just keep playing my song, though the night may be lonesome. Oh, it's got the words that I want to hear, that I want to hear. Got the words that I want to
WJBW Orlando, the very first quasi-radio web show.
Hey, what's up? Welcome back to WJBWNetworks.com. Oh, there you go. That was a beautiful intro from Mando from Beartoe,
Nice.
who
That
we
was
just
good.
spoke with. We played about 10 minutes of his music there because
Man,
it's badass.
It is badass. He's got a lot of
great job.
soul.
We appreciate you, and that's what we do. We focus on talented people. We talk with you. Things may get casual and fun, and that's good.
That's how we do.
Roll with the punches. Anyway, I am JB Webb. That is the Rev.
What up?
Over there, the Reverend. The Reverend. Mexico. Sao Paulo.
I'm doing private jokes to my wife.
Private jokes?
Speaking of
To your
private
wife.
jokes
To
with your wife,
What?
let's talk about what you were saying. What's something you and Jeannie were doing that you were going to play for us?
Oh, okay. Oh, that's a good. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like
so
that
we
segue.
Were, all right.
Like, what are you
so
talking
let's
about?
see. Man.
What you were just talking
man.
about.
Well, instead of news, what we'll do here is
Listen to what you guys were doing. Exercising demons.
All right, we can kind of see
Because I know you guys have demons.
It's not finished product. So this is very raw.
Are they?
We're going to share this with you.
Wow, have you noticed how much weight I lost?
Oh, yes, I could tell. You're looking quite slimly.
Are you going to ask me what diet?
What diet are you doing?
I'm on
What diet are you doing? What diet you do?
All right.
I'm on the exercising diet.
It sounds really crazy.
Not only will I lose weight, but I'll exercise all my demons.
All right. It sounds fascinating.
Because they weigh a lot, man.
The demons weigh a lot.
They weigh
so
a
you
shit
get
ton.
the extra sweat off.
You're not even recording my ass because I can't
I'm
hear shit.
recording you.
Well, you know
I
what?
just got the
it's not
volume
that I'm
turned
losing
down.
fat. I'm losing my demons.
Oh,
okay.
Hey. I like that.
Those fuckers weigh a lot, man.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Those demons
Thank you.
are
okay. So
fat,
there you go.
slobby.
A little bit of
That's
the
pretty funny, though. I like
insight
that.
into the creative process that
What-
it'll take.
what
So we're
diet
going to
you
eventually
do.
culminate
Diet
on
you do.
Halloween. We're going to release the WJBW exercise kit diet plan.
That's
and
those demons.
so
They're
it's gonna
fucking
be-
heavy.
It's going to be demons weigh something.
Fucking heavy.
We're putting that out in the universe. They actually have a physical weight.
I
in
got
the
the
universe.
weight off my
so
fat
there you
belly
go. We're
and the weight
helping you
off
out.
my shoulders.
There you go. There
See?
you go. You're just kicking them demons off with this kit. There you go.
Man.
Kicking demons.
I'll buy one.
You're going to look into it.
I'm
All
a couple.
right.
What diet you
Well,
do?
tis-
I do the exercise of demons.
Tis the season.
Hey, man, I like that.
I guess.
I like you.
All right. Okay. Take it easy over there.
Ooh.
Oz.
I'll exercise your demon.
Let's talk about Oz.
Oh yeah, so that's coming up.
Coming
again.
up. Breaking Beats Badly. Breaking
no.
Beats Boldly. No, that was the episode we did when they did it the first time. Was
These
it?
are the breaks.
These are the breaks. That's
and this
what it is.
These are the breaks too.
Oh, see,
Electric
there you go.
Boogaloo. So and dude, did you see the lineup? Lineup's pretty dope, man.
Oh yeah, Baby Ann.
Baby Ann's coming
No,
out of
I
retirement
mean,
for one
that's
night
a big
only.
deal.
Yeah, it's definitely a big deal. Of course, Icy, Stanton Warriors, Kimball,
Stanton Warriors.
Kimball Collins, and Dave
Why
Canolti.
can't we get an interview with Kimball? Now you know Kimball so well, right?
Yeah,
I
mean-
okay. Well, why can't we get an
Because
interview with him?
honestly,
what are we doing wrong?
he's very introverted. To be honest with you,
okay.
I mean, like unless he's up on stage, he's just.
Could we just record a conversation over your house sometime? Just you, me, and this little recording device. and him?
yeah, maybe what I'll do is I'll just go in
Because I want to get a
secretly.
local legend interview with him.
And it would be nice, right?
he's-
I mean, we
yeah,
have talked
I mean,
to Dave
he's
Canolti,
totally-
talked to Andy.
I mean, I
you
don't
know what?
understand
Maybe let's
why
try to get one lined
we can't
up
make this happen. It's like
with Icy.
it's an easy target. How is he getting away?
Yeah, it is
What?
a very easy target.
Doesn't make sense. Okay.
Yeah, and he's
All
like,
right.
unless we have prepared questions and like,
Okay,
he's like,
well, we'll do that then.
he's got to uphold.
Well,
uphold
here's what
his-
I've been
his
thinking
brand.
too: is we've been trying to think about ways to AV ourselves into the future. So whether it's a recorded conversation from FaceTime or something like that, integrate this face-on-face technology for the purpose of,
And then it's
got to
go through his upper
his
upper management.
Okay,
and that's
well,
going to get approved through
is that where
his management
we get
team.
stuck? It's Judy.
And then
Judy in upper management hates me.
Well, and then you got to get it through HR because he's been
Oh,
sexually
Karen.
harassing.
Karen
all kinds of
in HR
talent.
also
I mean, poor Sandra Collins is.
Sandra Collins hates me.
She's got a warrant out for Kimball.
What?
Yeah, for using her name.
Come on, are you serious?
Of course I'm not serious.
Of course you're not serious.
But maybe if we had Kimball on, he could explain himself.
And he told me I had to pee in a cup.
He peed in a cup to get a turntable. Because he was penniless in Portland. That'd be a good show.
Penniless in Portland.
Yeah,
PIP. PIP?
I peed in the cup. Peed in the cup. All about the cock. Eat a cock. All about the cock. Up. Breaking news. Badly 2. Electric Boogaloo.
Breaking news badly 2. Electric Boogaloo. Brought to you by Drop and Swap Daycare and Pawn Shop.
And, of course, Tommy Mott's Mommy Tots. I love that.
Tommy Mott's Hot Mommy Tots. Available in stores everywhere.
I gotta say, man,
Tommy Mott's Mommy Tots.
we're gonna have
right.
we're gonna have Tommy in here, and we're gonna talk about his new place.
I was thinking,
Dude.
it just struck me the other day. I was like, should we move to
love that guy.
Thursday nights? It just struck me. And then I said there could be an AV component where, it totally eclipses what we're doing here, and so I just want to make sure that we're being as efficient as fuck with whatever the hell we do over here, because it's all about
efficiency.
Love. No, well, it's all about love, and it's all about putting out a good
It's
vibe.
all about putting out
Putting
and
out,
love.
yeah,
It's
putting
all
out
about
every
putting
week.
love out.
I'm putting it out for love.
Put it out
Why
there.
you need to watch number one article here from Vice.com. The Florida Project is a film about childhood adventures and the hidden homeless.
Oh, this is what we were talking about earlier.
We did.
Right. With who's the guy that's the main actor? You said his name earlier.
Dean Warren.
No, he's
William Dafoe.
Yeah, there you go. I got a great story about William Dafoe.
Okay.
I ran into him on the streets
Really?
of Orlando.
Really?
Ended up getting in his limo.
Okay.
This is when
back in your
this is back
boy
in my
band
heyday.
days.
Yeah,
Back
pretty
in your
much.
boy band?
Yes, exactly right. But yeah, I ended up in his limo and sharing a glass of scotch with him. And this was during Light Up Orlando. I don't know if you remember those, but
yeah, man.
Yeah, it was.
OUC.
It was quite a time.
Well,
it was.
This film exposes a horrible truth, and
Horrible.
as one reporter explained, sunshine while it's raining.
And
which
it's
is
really gross, disgusting, living conditions for these people as well. Because, I mean, there's a lot of you're just,
it's not
drug addict,
sterile,
and-
nor
yeah.
is it domesticated. It's only temporarily domesticated by different people, and so there's a used feeling there, I'm sure.
Yeah, I just saw. I'm trying to remember what show
I think
was
the
watching.
film evokes just that.
I think it was Ozark, where the people from it was Ozark. Did you watch that program?
I did not.
Oh man, you need to
Have
watch
not
that.
yet.
You've got Netflix. Check that out. It's really good, dude.
I'm just saving them. I'm keeping them in the quiver.
The quiver.
Because when you go full binge, you want to dedicate that 8 or 10 hours, right? At one jaunt. That's how I'm looking
Dude.
at. I'm looking at like
Not
real
me,
estate.
man.
I have yet to conquer
I
with
like-
time
need-
yet. I don't want to.
I need breaks in between my drama.
What?
I can't do 8 hours of fucking drama. Like cliffhanger after cliffhanger. I
see.
need a little break.
Okay.
We'll take this drama on tomorrow.
Take the drama on some other
Yeah,
time.
I'm so
I guess.
anti-conflict.
Okay. I'm also anti-conflict, so
Yeah.
where are we at?
Yeah. Except I'll fuck you up.
Why is
in a
that?
heartbeat.
Why is that?
I'll fuck you up
You know
right now.
what's
I'm not
interesting? Sometimes people lie about your ass, and I'll give you
give me an example.
an idea. Somebody said you did something horrible and you didn't do it.
Yeah. What'd you do?
That is worse, though. But still, for anything to besmirch a good name, that's the goal of besmirchment. I say.
Who's besmirching?
Anyway, and that's the point.
What are you lying
That's the
about right
point.
now?
That's the point. I'm not lying about nothing. We do this show every week to venerate talented people. I am JB Webb at Radio JB Webb on Twitter. That's at the Reverend over there. What are you doing? You should take a picture of that.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Make that a double.
Make it. All right. So can I do it? All right.
Yeah,
let me
take
see.
a picture of me.
I'll take the exclusive picture.
We'll call that. Make that a double.
Oh my God, no.
Oh
No,
man, you gotta.
no.
Push
It
the
wants me to
camera.
update the software.
What?
I don't
What
want to
kind
do
of
it. What kind of a phone is that? All right, there you go. Wait, I got one.
Okay.
Why isn't the flash?
Where's the flash? Hey, this makes for good radio right there. Yeah.
All right, there you go. I got the official shot just now.
Man.
What's the timestamp? 93:11.
Post that on my face.
There you go. There's your secret.
Yeah,
Most people have been trying for years to get rid of my ass.
and it never worked.
Do you know who that is?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. We'll
That's,
keep it a secret. That'll be our Halloween secret for next week. Next week, I'm so stoked to announce that we have a session set up with David New of the Hip Abduction. So
Hip Abduction.
Hang out for that next week.
Yeah,
It'll be
that'll be
definitely
good.
something you want to enjoy with us. So
I'll
great
be bringing
conversation with
Kimball
him.
Collins in the studio with us.
Okay. Are you serious?
Please.
Come on. Are you going to do that?
I can go. I can barely
do it.
I can barely.
The Reverend did it.
That would be great. It would be good. You just have him like listening. He didn't even have to talk. Just be like, here he is.
All right.
That intern has been bringing up some.
Screw the news.
I got to give him. Screw the news. This has been a great show. I'm gonna wrap this shit up.
Yeah. I got a couple of great tracks
do you now?
to hear close out. There's Josh Harmony. And then a group called Vantim. But the T is upside down,
the T
I guess.
is-
so
it's
that's
Phantom.
Vantim with upside
They're
down
from
T.
Norway.
I'm not sure what that means, but
They're,
needless to say, we do promote
death metal.
original all
Death
across
metal.
all across the states, and maybe somebody 5,000 miles away from you has a better take on who you are and you're
Who are
more
you?
similar to
Who
than the people that are
are
immediately
you?
around you.
Mexico.
What?
Private joke. Hey, it's been great.
We'll be right back.
Till next week.
Hold on. No, wait. No, don't do that.
We love ya.
Don't do that.
Come on, man.
Oh, come
What's
on,
going
dude. We haven't thanked our
sponsors.
Our sponsors.
Artarmy.org.
What the hell's wrong with
Modern Music. Norris Sugar Shack. Kush Ultra Lounge. Little Indies. Shannon Holt. Perego and Art Army. We already said that. Man, we got some great sponsors. We need to be making a little money. It's kidding. We've never made money.
We've got great new connections. It is artarmy.org. Big party in November. Original Art Undressed Orlando.
Do it.
Art Undressed Orlando. Anyway, it's pocashottest.com. POCAAST.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Pocas Hottest.
POCASH.
I forgot about Wendy and her awesomeness.
EST.com. Pocashottest.com.
Man, those sauces are hot.
ShannonHoltArt.com. Modern Music Movement.
Yeah.
All right.
love
Anyway,
it.
anything else you got? Go to the Oz event. Go to the
Yeah. Do it.
Above the head.
We got a couple months till that.
Above the head. We're
Actually,
in
it's
the
only about a
future.
month.
This is a future podcast. We want to say goodbye to you in the future.
Later, Tater. Bye-bye.
I'll live out every one of your daydreams. I'll become everything that you made me. broken. You better fix what has been broken. No time to turn around because it's over. The ceiling is broken, now it's over. No time to look away, everything turns grey. Better if you stay here, better to decay. There is hope for the world and it's tumbling down to the basement of your womb. I'm an agent for the placement of the ones who will love in an honorary world. Make your signs in the eyes of the blind and we're going nowhere. Going nowhere, nowhere fast. Going nowhere fast. Nowhere fast. Nowhere fast. Nowhere fast. Angel chorus, crippled world, and they're fumbling round. Is it leap or is it sound? Children singing, hear the ringing in the halls up above, in the temple of sound. Make your signs in the eyes of the blind and we're going nowhere. Going nowhere. How we're looking for the things behind the sun. Hey, how you like Minnesota? Were you hoping for the race to be all run? Did you meet your quota? Don't test me, boy, you'll never know the answer. Nowhere fast, going nowhere fast. Nowhere fast, nowhere fast. Nowhere fast, nowhere fast.
The JB Rev Show.
Is it JP? Sometimes I don't listen to some of our podcasts. Yes, I do, man. Sometimes I don't listen to some of our podcasts.
Yeah, after all this time, it's really been JP,
Well,
not
you know,
JB. Yeah.
I mean, it's like,
You don't listen. Do you listen to the shows when you're not
my
on
gosh.
them? I'm curious.
Of course I do.
I'm just curious.
Yes, I do, man.
do?
As a matter of fact, I feel bad because okay, I will give you this. I did not listen to that Monday show. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You feel bad?
Well, because I sometimes I don't listen to some of our podcasts over. Of course I do.
I'm just curious.
Sometimes I don't listen to some of our podcasts. Yes, I do, man. Sometimes I don't listen to some of our podcasts.
Monday night, 7 o'clock, the JB Rev Show.
Yes, I do.
WJBW.
You don't want this.
The electronics is so predominant that people would really prefer that.